guys, it's Kay Elizabeth and welcome to day 8 of VEDA and Vlogust, whichever one you're calling it, and I'm just excited to have made it to day 8. A lot of people start VEDA or Vlogust and they don't get past that first week, so I'm excited. Today I just want to talk about going back to school. That was the topic for the YUMMommy meetup group that was chosen for the month of August, and I just want to tell you guys a few things that I am looking forward to and also what I'm not looking forward to. Okay, so the first thing I am looking forward to about my kids going to school is just the opportunity for them to start cultivating lasting friendships and relationships. I know a lot of times we as adults like to go through life saying, oh, we don't need anybody, but that's not true. We all go through times when we need help from other people, and if you put in the effort to cultivate good relationships and great friendships, then you have people to kind of rely on in your time of need. And I think, as far as cultivating lasting and building true friendships, that starts when, you're younger and, you're getting out there, having the chance to interact with other people your age, and, just learning that way. So I'm really excited to see what kind of friends they're going to be making, and from there hopefully I'll be becoming friends with their friends' parents, and that'll just open up the door for lots of fun things to have other families to kind of do things with, like birthday parties or holiday dinners and that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward just to seeing their friendships blossom and seeing them blossom as social butterflies. I guess the next thing I'm looking forward to is just seeing how they do overall in a school environment. I do work with them at home on their, letters, numbers, colors, shapes, writing their names, that kind of thing, and so far so good. So I'm just looking to see, if they will find school challenging enough for them, or will it be too easy, and just seeing how they adapt to a new environment and just what all they can learn. Let's see. Also, I'm just looking forward to having the opportunity to do all of the school mom stuff. A lot of my friends, their kids got to go to preschool last year, whereas my daughter didn't. She actually tested out of pre-K, but they said if they had room or enough funds, they would try to get her in on the tail end just so she could hang out with the other kids, but that didn't happen, which is okay. And so this will be her first year, she'll be in kindergarten. But, just seeing all of my friends with their kids in preschool, seeing, them posted on Facebook about how they got to be the classroom mom, I kind of felt like, a little bit left out. So I'm looking forward to class mom duties and getting to shop for the Christmas parties and staying up and making Valentine's Day cards and that kind of stuff. Like, I really enjoy being a mom, and doing things with my kids is just the highlight of my day. So I'm looking forward to sharing in the experience of them being in school and all that stuff. Also, I'm just looking forward to seeing how they grow. My daughter, I like to say, she's a little bit more mature than other kids her age, so I'm looking to see if school will loosen her up a bit, or will it make her even more mature, so to speak, because you just don't know. School is not like it was when I was going to school. Kids nowadays are so grown up, and so I'm just looking to see what school will bring out in her personality. Also for my son, because he's special needs, I'm just looking to see if school's going to help him to come out of his shell a little bit more, which I think it will. He's been doing therapy, and that's been going well. That's helped to bring him out of his shell a lot, but we still, have a ways to go with that. So I'm looking forward to just seeing, what kind of progress he will make overall. And let's see what else. I think that's about it as far as what I'm looking forward to. What I'm not looking forward to the most, I will say, is the lunch situation. Right now, my kids are used to having a hot lunch just because they have so many food allergies. Whatever I cook, I pretty much cook from scratch. We don't do a lot of processed foods just because they have gluten in them and other things that they are allergic to. But and starting school, they kind of request if you're packing a lunch to let it be something, that can be eaten cold. And the only thing I can think about with that are wraps and sandwiches. But, kids get tired of having the same thing every day, especially when they're going to be seeing, their friends having cafeteria lunch, which is hot, and, it's going to be something different from day to day. And another thing about that is, I don't know if you guys do the gluten-free breads, but that stuff is really expensive. Like 12 slices of gluten-free bread is, $5, $6. So that can get kind of expensive when you're having a packed lunch. But I'm supposed to be meeting with the lunch lady and seeing, what all they can work out as far as me buying them lunch and, the school preparing something that will meet their dietary needs. And, not every day, but just on the days when, they want to eat lunch, like their class and, their friends will be doing. So hopefully that won't be too stressful, but we'll see. I've been looking at Pinterest for some gluten-free lunch ideas and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Also, they have to wear uniforms, and I'm not, pro uniforms. I'm just not. I went to school in a small town, and we got to wear whatever we want. Also, being a lover of fashion and a fashion major, I am all for kids being able to, express their creativity. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, uniforms, stop other kids from feeling like they don't have, and I just feel like that's not true because, obviously you can tell if another kid has on a Burberry polo and you just have on a polo from Walmart. So, I don't feel like it stops the whole, makes everybody feel the same. I just, maybe when they're younger, and also, when they're younger, I don't really think kids care too much about trends anyway, but as they get older, there's still going to be that awareness of, this person is more, well off than I am, just because, you can recognize the different brands of polos just, by the style and the logos and stuff that they wear. So I don't buy into that, but we'll see how it works out. My daughter is not going to be thrilled about the uniforms because she is quite the fashionista and she likes to express herself through her clothing. She's not about keeping up with the trends, and she's quite like me. She doesn't want to wear what everybody else is wearing. She wants to wear, what she likes. She has a very, specific taste. Even though she's 5, she's already, developing her fashion sense. And I don't know how she's going to, react right now to having to be in a uniform. So far, she saw her uniform and, she was, not too thrilled with it. But we'll see what we can do to spice it up and to, just make sure she can still, put her little creative touch on it. So we're not looking forward to that, but, rules are rules and we'll make it work. Let's see. Also, my son will be going a half day, so I will be making quite a few trips to the school. I'll take them both in the morning to drop them off, and then I'll stay, just a little while to make sure, my son is cool. And then I will leave, and then I'll come back at noon, pick him up, we'll leave again, and come back at 3 and pick my daughter up. So, that's 3 trips every day for a whole school year. We'll make it work. we'll just, see how it goes. And luckily, their school isn't too far from where we live, so it's not going to be a ton of gas. But making that many trips can get a bit much, especially when you work from home and you're thinking, oh, you're going to have this free time. And I'm just worried that maybe if I start scheduling meetings more during the day, that one day a meeting is going to run over and then my mom is going to be late. So not really looking forward, like I said, to having to make 3 trips, but I'm a mom, it's part of my job. I will make it work. So and I think that's about it. Overall, though, the kids and I and my husband, we're all excited. This is something new for the 4 of us, and we're just lucky and thankful that we get to take this ride together as a family, and that we get to share in this lovely experience with our kids. And to all of you parents, guardians, you might be a grandparent raising, a grandchild, or aunt or uncle, raising a niece or a nephew or whatever. We just want to wish you guys a happy 2014 through 2015 school year, and we just, wish you guys and your kids the best. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.